When you guys think of Julie Andrews, what comes to your mind?
Sound of Music.
Okay. So I'm going to start with a quote from her. "Success is terrifying, like happiness is often appreciated in retrospect. It's only later that you place it into perspective. Years from now, I'll look back and say, God, wasn't it wonderful?" So that's from Julie Andrews. And based on my audience analysis, I found that most of you don't really know what happened to Julie Andrews in her life from when she was in The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins to nowadays, why her voice changed so much. So, purpose of my presentation is to inform you about Julie Andrews and her struggles and how she overcame them. When I'm finished, I hope that you'll have a better understanding of how she made the best of an unfortunate situation and that you should live your life to the fullest. So Julie Andrews started her career with movies like The Princess Diaries and Sound of Music. She was born Julia Elizabeth Wells, October 1st, 1935 in England. She had then changed her name to Andrews after her mother married her stepfather. That was from the Internet Movie Database. She was always known for her active singing voice, and that was how she became so popular in the Broadway world. She was approached to play Eliza in My Fair Lady on Broadway, which was from the Academic Search premiere. After that, she landed the role of Cinderella in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella as a TV role on television. That then led her to the attention of Walt Disney, and he cast her as Mary Poppins in 1964. She later on, a year later, got the role of The Sound of Music, Marie Von Trapp, and that has been one of the biggest roles that she's ever had. A few years later, she was trying to get edgier roles, so she starred in Thoroughly Modern Millie, which not a lot of people know that about her because they always think of her as Mary Poppins in Sound of Music. But her biggest edgy role was Victor Victoria, which is about a woman playing a man playing a woman, and it's kind of funny. But this role, she did such a great job in it, it cemented her as an amazing talent. Then the next point I'm going to make is the surgery that ended up changing her career. In 1997, she underwent throat surgery that ended up destroying her 4-octave singing voice. It was found that the surgery was in malpractice and it botched her vocal cords to where she couldn't even talk for a few years, and she was in so much pain. The surgery ended up giving her psychological problems. She ended up having to go into a psychiatric clinic to deal with all the problems of losing her voice. She was in such a great depression, and it made her reevaluate her life and what she wanted to do, because what she was always known for, she ended up losing. So she had to think about what she wanted to do. So after she took off a few years, she decided that she really had a great interest in writing. She wrote about her life. This was a great therapy in losing her voice. She ended up writing with her daughter children's books, and after her great success with that, she was approached again by Walt Disney to play the Queen in the Princess Diaries. She was Queen Clarice Rinaldi, who is the Queen of Genovia, and that put her back into the limelight and ended up being one of the reasons why she's in her household name. After that, she got the role of playing the voice of the Queen in Shrek, as well as in Despicable Me. And she was in The Princess Diaries 2, where she was also approached to sing again, and she was really scared about this, but she decided that she took a lot of singing lessons, and it helped her feel comfortable with singing again, and she was praised with her job with that. So after this presentation, I hope you understand that perseverance is always best. Always try to live with what you got, and you don't know what you have until it's gone. And I hope that you learned a little bit about Julie Andrews that you didn't know before, and have a little better understanding of her life and her accomplishments and her struggles. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from her, another one. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Thank you.